coming along. The garden. So I've been building this today. The Hügelkultur. That's mostly chips, alternating some dirt in there. So I'm gonna throw a bunch of sticks in there, mound this up. I got all this dirt to go round over the top. That's some I took out. About used up all these chips right here. I piled up. No, at least that much in there probably. It's quite a bit. So what is that? 90. I think it was 96 by 49 or 98 by 49. Cut those in half. They were just too tall, so I ripped it out with, turned the blade back on the skill saw and ripped that much off of it. And got a little bit of crooked, and the blade, that width over there fits right in that channel, almost perfect, but then it tries to track off some. And I bought a lot of dirt last year, and I've been making a lot of dirt. Next year and the year after, I'll really have some good dirt. But this, I'm going to finish up today. That dirt will go over the top. That's a big O. Carrot, I'm pretty sure I transplanted some of those over there. They were left over. So here's some greens that I just kind of moved out of the way when I was messing with that right there. That's a salad bowl. I think those are radishes. Those are probably beets, little skinny ones. And I got all kinds of melons. Those are peas in the back. Should be cucumbers there. Some stuff didn't sprout. Others are coming up. Some of these aren't planted. I'm going to move some of these. So pumpkins, watermelon, cantaloupe, squash. Got beans, peas, different greens. This is salad. I got some okra in over yonder. Hey, I got a bug on my back. Dang it. He's sure trying to bite me. This poor little tomato plant here, they went through the frost. I covered them over, and that's a leftover carrot. I'm trying to let these just go to seed, see what they do. So I got a pepper here. This hadn't planted yet, but I moved those carrots because they were down through here. So yeah, that's a tomato if it'll live, and that's another. But I think they'll come along. And then I moved that mustard over there. These onions, I'm gonna let them make seed. So I'll have to dig these out, refill them. I'm gonna eventually do away with the tires altogether. And I'm gonna move that carrot, I think, right over here is where I plan for that. That was a lot of chips until I built that and filled it up. I gotta do a little bit of straightening out, tack some of them down in line right there, just hammer them in a little bit more. Put chips all along over here. I left holes for toads to get in. And I got my toad pond back yonder, mud puddle for toads and frogs. Let them be able to come in through here. And I'm going to fill that up with chips and leave a little pathway. These are planted. I got okra planted, sunflower, lavender, marigold. Put some okra over there, and with those onions. Some okra over there, some leftover I had from some seed pods I collected last year. I don't think they sprouted, or I might have buried them too deep. We'll see how all this comes along. Thinking about going down through here with another long bed in between. I can come through the path here. Put me another one with the small ones I cut off. So I had 3 of them. I could build another one of these right here, but shorter in between, or stair step it. I ain't sure, but that would kind of defeat if I stair step it. I'd have to stand in it, because if I mount this up right here, I'm looking at is being able to reach over like this from both sides. And I'm gonna get some more of these sticks. I got a bunch of those sticks I'm gonna put in here. More chips. I'm gonna have to haul from over here. These chips. And that was some of the cardboard I had laid down from last year. I'm gonna move this piece of fence out of the way and then pile them up along here, pile chips up, keep the grass down there. But I've been at this all morning mostly. I was quite a bit. So I didn't square it or nothing, and I just eyeballed it, nailed her in there. These are from an old swimming pool. The legs worked great. 10, like I said, I had to cut off a section of it. Otherwise, it would have been this high, which would probably have been all right, but there'd have been a lot more fill in here. That's a lot of, I put blisters. That was a lot of fill. So, and still got more chips. I'm going to have to get them out of my big pile. You know, I got some more of these rotten sticks. I'm going to make a big pile up over. Anyways, here we go. Going along as I go, making beds.